thanks for speaking to ShireTV. Can you tell us a wee bit about yourself?
Yeah, Pat Scullion obviously played football for a few clubs, or a number of clubs, and from kind of Championship, League 1, League 2. Majority of my career was played in League 1 and League 2. Started on my kind of coaching journey as a kind of player coach under John Coughlin at Berwick, and then kind of when he left, I kind of went back just to focus on playing, and for the last kind of 2.5 3 years I've been kind of coaching, kind of player coaching, kind of managing, and then latterly as a player coach again in East Scotland Tier 6, so I know that level pretty well. And in the last few months I was kind of doing a little bit of kind of work for various friends and coaches, watching games at various levels in the Lowland League, League 1 and League 2 as well.
So a wee bit of sort of scouting work that you've done in recent times as well?
Yeah, just having been associated with football clubs for the best part of 20 years, I've got a few friends that kind of coaching or managing at the moment, so doing a little bit of kind of looking at players for them, and it's allowed me to kind of go and watch games on a Saturday when the weather wasn't fantastic to do anything else, and it was good to kind of go and see lots of different games, obviously knowing quite a few players that play at various levels, and taking an interest in going and watching, so just trying to kind of build up my knowledge of the various levels, especially the league level, over the last probably kind of really from in November, early December onwards, and then latterly the last 2 months been involved with Hillaby Hawthorn, which they gave me a really good opportunity to go in back into coaching, and I was playing as well, so I've really enjoyed that and got my appetite back for football, if you like, after kind of coming out of management at Inverkeithing Hillfield Swifts, and so yeah, really keen to get involved and get going at the Shire.
You've obviously played at this level, and having been east of Scotland just up until last week, must be quite helpful for going into next season for player recruitment. You have a reasonable idea of the players that are available out there?
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost we've got a good squad here. There's some really good players in the dressing room. I've just, obviously, as you know, I've just come out of watching the training session this evening. Thought the standard was pretty good. There are a number of good players here. So we kind of try my main role in the next kind of few weeks. Obviously, we've got three tough games, league games coming up with Hearts B, Celtic B, and then obviously Rangers B. Trying to assess the players, trying to kind of convince the ones that we're keen to keep, and then obviously, as you say, I've from the kind of tier 6 and some of the lower league, I've got a good understanding of the level of player and the players that I'd like to kind of target. That being said, it's not always easy because some players are kind of comfortable or happy where they are, so my job will be to try and convince them that East Stirlingshire is the place that they can play football next season.
Do you think the squad that's here just now is a squad that you'd be really keen to try and hold on to then?
Yeah, well, there's a number of players within the squad that would be really keen to keep, and I watched a kind of couple of games that the Shire played in this season. I watched them play open goal, and just before Christmas they really impressed me that night, and then I watched Larley against Cowdenbeath, so in the kind of most recent game. So yeah, there are players certainly within the current squad that we would be really keen to kind of work with going forward, and then the ones that I'm kind of a little bit unsure of at this stage, then it's an opportunity for them to kind of try and impress over the next couple of weeks in training and in games.
It's 3 games against the Colts sides. It's obviously really difficult to judge players against. Do you think that's a fair way to judge the sort of fringe players?
Well, that's what we have. Obviously, I'll have access to the video footage throughout this, from the games this season. The Colts teams, Inverkeithing's side played against Hearts B earlier on the season. What I understand of them, they're very well coached. They've got some good players, very technical players. They've got kind of good rotation in the middle of the pitch, and as I said, they're well coached. So it gives our boys an opportunity to kind of go and test themselves against these opposition. Obviously, Celtic and Rangers B, they've done really well. The league position shows that they've done really well, scored a lot of goals. Obviously, with the 3 teams all being full time, it gives them opportunity to get on the training field more often than we can, and kind of work on things. So it gives our boys a good opportunity to kind of test themselves against kind of full-time players, regardless of kind of their age, because we've got a really young side ourselves. I think our average age of the squad against Cowdenbeath was kind of 22, so we've got a young team ourselves, so it's a good opportunity for the players.
You've still been playing recently yourself, up until this season you've been playing, is it?
Yeah.
Any chance at all of you pulling the boots on again?
I hope not. Obviously, if we lose any more players, then I may have to. But in terms of kind of injuries or suspensions, but the plan for me now is, not to play the rest of this season, and definitely not next season. That's certainly the plan. But never say never. Who knows? But no, I don't think. I think the answer to that could probably simplified as no.
Pat, cheers.
No worries. Thank you.